disappointed that they top her at the next man. Trying to be the next thing. Wanna be a hero to my people like an X-Man. But when all the best is in the way, you start to count up all the days you ever lose and make a person feel they really lost their way. I'm so scared to live tomorrow cause I gave up yesterday. For some stupid shit I had to deal with thinking it would change, but that's not how progress is made. So I shoot my shot regardless, homie, hoping it could change.
I'm just trying to change. All this ice all in my veins. I just need it in my drain. My drain, yeah. All this strain all in my brain. I just needed an escape. Should've left but I don't stay. Too afraid now. I just wanna feel alright. I've been feeling down tonight. I ain't never cried on sight, but I wanna let go. I just wanna feel alright. Tell me, are you down tonight? Gotta get my feelings right so we can finally let go.
Froze when the ice so cold. I just stay low when the bags get stole. Life on the rise, never seen so low. Gotta cut ties cause I move too slow. Froze when the ice so cold. I just stay low when the bags get stole. Life on the rise, never seen so low. Gotta cut ties cause I move too slow.
Yes. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, everybody that's tagging a friend, tagging everybody. Let everybody know that we are live, we are lit. It is Friday night. Yeah. That song you guys just heard was Bluff. I know that people on minxradio.com heard it. I was like, oh shit, why the fuck? Yeah, we're going to play it again, but you know, towards the end of the show, of course, I want you guys to hear it to its entirety. All right, this is everyone's favorite Minx Couture. Happy Friday again. You know, I didn't want to go live today, but I was like, you know, these events in September 11th are, you know, really bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like it really bothers me. But, you know, I can't let situations like that stop me from doing the show. All right. So shout out to Bluff. Thank you for tuning in, Bluff. He's over at Periscope. What's up, Randy? Over on YouTube. What's up, y'all? So I got some videos today. I got some very interesting articles to discuss as well. We don't have an interview today, but of course we're working on a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? Can't just have anybody just come up and through the sanctuary. Okay. All right. So first of all, okay, I want to say something. One of the things I want to say is that I don't really have favorites. You know what I'm saying? I don't have favorites. However, I'm just a person that likes to come across things. I like to be surprised. You know, sometimes people send me things. I'm like, yeah, it's hot. But I feel like I didn't really discover it. You know, it's like you telling me this shit is hot and I have to agree with it. But when I come across things that I find that's dope, I bring it to the podcast because that's what the podcast is about, you know? So this is my first thing, you know, I want to show you guys. Okay, so first of all, I was on Twitter the other day, and I was doing a little bit of research regarding Adult Swim and, you know, Cartoon Network. Some of you guys like some of the shows that are on there. I have a very morbid humor. Believe it or not, I do find things sometimes funny. And I just wanted to figure out why so many shows are being canceled. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, while I was on that feed on Twitter, I came across this video and I actually reached out to the artist and I let the artist know, like, look, you know, I like this. And, you know, I didn't want him to think that I was like weird or corny or like I was trying to be one of those people that hit you up and say, hey, I like your song. Now I want you to pay me $25 because I'm going to promote it. And now I want another $50 because I have a couple of blue checker friends, and give me another $100 because I ain't shit. I didn't want to be that person. I didn't want him to think I was that kind of a person. So basically, his name is Don and he is with Cash Over Clout. Cash Over Clout. And I used this song a couple of times for my memes that I did about, people trying to scam a bitch. But if you have that same type of interest like I do, you're going to love it. Okay? So, we're going to play it. Let me know what you think. I honestly love the song. I couldn't get it out of my head. And the fact that this is a video that's actually being slept on top of that, I want to bring it to my platform. So here we go. We got Don from Cash Over Clout. And if you guys are smoking a J, you may feel this differently. Here we go.
I just want it all right now. Time is money, can't afford to starve right now. Hey, look, can I take your calls right now? Stay focused, you can't drop the ball right now. Hey, look, I just want it all right now. Time is money, can't afford to starve right now. Hey, look, can I take your calls right now? Stay focused, you can't drop the ball right now. Hey, look, I just want it all. New condo in a house in a loft. Down a big boss, never take a loss. Best schools in the world, I drop my kids off. Little nigga get lost. On my way to Rome, while you stuck at home. Copycat clown ass nigga, you a clone. You tryna buy a pair of shoes, I'm tryna buy a home. Putting on cash over clout is what I'm really on. I ain't have a lot, so I'm tryna get more. You should forfeit, this shit you ain't fit for. Tryna run a land since the road to South Shore. Nigga chase the money, what you chasing clout for? You got one chance, get 100 bands. Life's short, but these niggas don't seem to understand. Feet up in the sand, bitch I got a plan. Had a whole world in the palm of my hands, cause I just want it all right now. Time is money, can't afford to starve right now. Hey look, can I take your calls right now? Stay focused, you can't drop the ball right now. Hey look, I just want it all right now. Time is money, can't afford to starve right now. Hey look, can I take your calls right now? Stay focused, you can't drop the ball right now. Hey look, I just want it right now. I just want it right now. I just want it right now. I just want it down the cash of a cloud. I just want it right now. Can't afford to starve right now. Can I take your calls right now? Can't afford to starve right now. Hey.
Yes. Yo. First of all, man, I tell you, I love shit like that. I love to be pleasantly surprised like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, including myself, I don't have no music videos. I shoot them. But I haven't come up with an idea, like a concept for what would be dope for Minx. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. But hopefully someday I'll figure it out. But if that was inspiring, I'll definitely say, yo, if I could make myself a GTA character, well, I do have one already, and then, do the damn thing, I'll hook that shit up. But, I definitely, after speaking with Don behind the scenes, I reached out and I let him know that I think that, the song is hot. I think his whole idea is hot. And, hopefully in the future, I'll be able to get him on my show, because it's not about, and that's another thing I want to make very clear, guys. It's not about, hey, Smooth Producer Midnight, how you doing? Shout out to Smooth Producer Midnight. He actually helped me the other day. I couldn't get my party chat together for Twitch because we're gamers and shit. So he helped me. He walked me through the process. So I appreciate him for that. But yeah, listen, if y'all don't have music videos, if you guys don't have videos and stuff like that, with the amount of situations we have with Triller, there's no excuse, y'all. There's no excuse. I know some people, including myself, I felt like Triller was cringy, and it's not. Yes, I am good now. I am good now. We're going to be on Twitch. We're going to get into a party very soon, very, very soon. So, yeah, that was dope. And, you know, this is why I said with this platform, I wanted to have more videos, more music videos, because I think that when people just send me music, it's dope. But I want to see videos because y'all spend a lot of money on shooting a video, dealing with, you know, a videographer 9 times out of 10 is not promoting the work that they did, he or she did. And, you know, it just sits on your YouTube, and why not send it to platforms like mine that actually have the equipment to do it? Well, now, because before I didn't. Y'all used to be like, man, this just makes, this shit is too choppy. I'm like, I'm trying. Oh, my God. But y'all stuck around. Y'all stuck around, and I appreciate it. All right, so let me just say this. There was not a lot of music news. There was not a lot of music news. It's just, you know, it's just very difficult to come up with shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was able to dig, and of course, like 759, shout out to 759. She always calls me the Segway Queen. I just did some segueing. All right, so I'm gonna get into this article, which I thought was pretty important. Okay, so let me share my screen. I keep forgetting because I pay for this new platform and shit, and it should be mad fucking annoying. Anyway, so it says Triller names top female executives for new music advisory board as platform tops 27 million daily users. That's million. Okay, so it says U.S.-based short-form video app and TikTok viral Triller has added a number of senior female music industry executives to its new music advisory board. It says these executives include, I ain't gonna name all these chicks, I'm sorry. Triller states that its advisory board will meet quarterly to discuss challenges that the company faces and collectively work towards solutions to better ensure what it describes as a seamless integration into the industry. In the following weeks, Triller will also bring on senior male executives to join its advisory board. It says Triller recently reached number 1 in the App Store in 50 markets with over 250 million downloads and over 100 million monthly active users. Triller CEO Mike Liu confirmed last month that the Los Angeles-based company has made a bid for TikTok with backing from London-based investment firm Centricus Asset Management. It says the company states that dozens of TikTok influencers have moved off of TikTok onto Triller, which it claims it has led over 27 million users daily on the platform. You guys can check this out on musicbusinessworldwide.com. Well, I am excited that the Sausage Fest is almost over for us ladies. But, you know, that does bother me sometimes, you know, being a female producer, which we all know. Oh, let me move this. Okay, which we all know that female producer, right? I always felt like there were dudes that used to say to me, why, well, you want equality, but you keep separating yourself. I'm like, no, I just put female producer because there was no other cool handle to have since they got rid of my Minx Couture page that I was able to not have to go through litigation to get back. But I got it, and I'm happy. Hold on a second. My little one. Yes. What's up? Say hi, everybody. Say wave. Okay, I'm doing my podcast. No, I'm doing my podcast. Say goodnight, everybody.
Who's talking to?
My peoples. Anywho. So basically, you know, what I always feel like sometimes, like with women, you know, I put up a tweet the other day when I said that, you know, there's a lot of camaraderie with men. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of camaraderie with men. And for some reason, when it comes to women, thank you. When it comes to women, you know, it's like we look for inequality sometimes. You know, we look for that. And that's what makes me feel like when you have people like myself that come out and say, hey, ladies, you know, I make beats. I know a couple of other females that make beats. And next thing you know, there's tweets and posts about it's not fair. So I always say that I feel like instead of complaining, women need to do more than complaining and just, come in, come in. What can I say? Come into the arena with your balls out, ladies. Like stop waiting for opportunities and freaking create them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Smooth Producer. Yeah, my little one, she been doing that for the last couple of days. I'm like, yeah, you might need a seat. But yes, women, we have to stop complaining. I mean, you have people like myself, I reach out to ladies. I'm like, hey, and y'all get nasty with an attitude. And I'm like, no wonder nobody wants to work with you. I'm here to work and build with people that want to work and build. And I'm talking about not just creating an idea and falling asleep on it and then you lose that oomph. I see shit through. If you're like, hey, we're going to start a group called Little Trash Can. Little Trash Can's domain is already purchased. I've already created an email for it. I've already got the domain name information. I'm already making merch for it, So it is kind of hard to build with people, unfortunately, but don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something. All right. Next article that I have that I thought was very interesting. I was like, I must have been asleep because I didn't see this shit. But did you know that Amazon Music? Oh, hey, how you doing, Dr. Weathers? It's good to see you too, sir. So it says Amazon is a live stream platform now. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. So it says Amazon is a live streaming platform now thanks to Twitch tie-up. So it says last week, Music Business Worldwide, y'all need to just go to musicbusinessworldwide.com and just add that to your bookmarks. Or you can wait till Fridays for me to drop it on you. So it says Amazon Music has partnered with live streaming platform Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, to incorporate Twitch's live streaming functionality into the Amazon Music app on iOS and Android. A press release announcing the integration states that it will enable fans to engage with artists in a brand new way and move seamlessly between live streams and recorded music. For the first time, artists across the globe will be able to connect live with Amazon Music's more than 55 million customers through Twitch, providing music fans with the best live in-app experience possible and further engagement with an artist's recorded catalog. Over 1,000 artists have already connected their Amazon Music accounts to Twitch, according to Amazon Music director Ryan Reddington, who adds that this new feature couldn't arrive at a more crucial time in the industry. Music Business Worldwide has previously written about how Twitch, which was acquired by Amazon for $970 million in 2014, is becoming increasingly important to the music business. You guys can catch this on musicbusinessworldwide.com. Yes. Oh, YouTube is jumping? Yeah, because I was playing music, but you know how it is. I hate YouTube sometimes. They be like, you ain't gonna fucking do your thing. But anyway, thank you, Randy. I appreciate it. Listen, y'all, I'm going to just say this. I didn't know that, okay? And I study everything. So it seems like, which we all know, there is a big issue going on when it comes to just doing what I do, for instance. There's so many people that they have these music shows. We showcase these artists, you know, we play music videos, we do all this stuff, and we still get penalized like we're doing something bad. Like, God forbid you mofos create your own platform where you can be able to make a little bit of money on some ads. And, you know, just like I said to 759, you know, I said, look, how is it like if my page is monetized, let's say my YouTube is monetized and I'm getting paid for ads, I can understand you hitting me up about copyright shit. Okay? Oh, thank you, Randy. See, Randy is Randy, I swear. Randy always drops everything he is doing to just show some love. And I appreciate that, Randy. I really do. It makes my heart flutter, almost like a palpitation, but a good one. And I appreciate that. I really do. And thank you, Doc Weathers, Dr. Weathers. I do appreciate you too. I appreciate everybody that takes the time out to say what up and share the broadcast and buy the merch. That means so much to me. All right. So maybe we're using the wrong platforms, guys. Maybe Facebook ain't it. Maybe YouTube ain't it. Maybe Twitch. Maybe Twitch might be the place to be. Because I've been noticing there's a lot of integrations lately. You know, Tumblr now has integrations with SoundCloud and Spotify, you know. There are music platforms. I just think what our fear is as broadcasters, as people that have YouTube channels in general, I think our fear is having to start with nothing. It's hard. And, you know, I had a dope conversation with Daryl Dion, shout out to him, with the Black Sandcastles. He gonna kill me. He gonna be like, man, this girl said that she gonna call me right back and she's doing the podcast. Yeah, I know, Daryl, I get so sidetracked like daily. It's like my daily life. I'm willing. I'm willing, you know. I am willing. I'm a person, you know, some people have asked me, are you a hacker? I cannot confirm nor deny that. However, I will say that I love computers and I like to study everything that has to do with social media and building platforms, building websites, building ideas. You know, I just love that. Doc Weathers says he owns BandLab.live. I'm going to check it out. Because, you know, our conversation, you know, me and Daryl, he brought up an excellent point. He said, if people really rock with you, and I mean really rock with you, and you say, yo, I'm going to MySpace, because MySpace is still around, believe it or not. But if somebody says, I'm going to MySpace, and if you really rock with that person, you'll go to MySpace as well. We have to try to start being exclusive. That's the problem. Exclusiveness. If you are everywhere, it's almost like a woman. And I hate to say it this way. Oh, I hate to do it this way, but I have to. It's almost like a woman. If she is everywhere, you ain't going to want to be with her. You're not, because she's all over the place. This guy's seen her, that guy's seen her, you know, you're not going to want to be with her. So it's the same thing with, if you notice, like Joe Budden, for instance, his podcast was exclusively where? On Spotify. What up? He says, funny I come on your podcast while I'm trying to decide the same exact thing. Listen, I am not a bruja, but some people have accused me of such. I be on Twitter, y'all, and I be just like, it just comes to me, just things just to say. And if y'all rock with it, y'all rock with me, then y'all know that I just grab shit. I just grab ideas. But yeah, Real Lyrics. I got a video from Real Lyrics coming up too. What? But it's very important when I say this, like being exclusive somewhere, being exclusive is so much more like better. You know what I'm saying? Like if I like, let's say my favorite singer in the whole wide world, John B, right? If John B said, yo, the only place you can hear my music, see my content, buy my merch, and everything is on the moon, oh, you better believe I'm getting fitted for a spacesuit because I support him that much. So we have to really think about cutting down on how many times, like how far spread out we are. In my opinion, thank you, Doc Weathers. In my opinion, I think people really need to focus on the core shit. Okay, social media is social media. This is how we stay social. But we have to focus on the core shit as far as like, let's say, like I see a lot of people have jumped ship from streaming services over to Bandcamp. Dope. I like that. I see a lot of people are doing like bundles and you know, they're just trying to be different because you're not going to make any money on streams. Like streams is just, I always tell people streams is kind of like the icing on the cake. It's like, look, this is my shit. Okay, cool. Anything else? Nah, this is my music. Okay, no merch. No merch. No physical copies. Like, no shows? No internet shows? Nothing? You gotta build it. You gotta build it. I don't care if you tell your 2-year-old, look, scribble on this shit for me and then sign your name next to it and then sell it. It's you. Think about your favorite artists and what you wanted from them and implement that into your strategy, because being on every single app is what is messing it up. And I'll tell you, there's one artist I always talk about all the time, Derek Branch. I love him. His music is dope. He's an interesting character. He has Instagram and shit. He got kicked off of Facebook. But he's like 12,000 deep on his Discord server. Why is that? Why is that? I have my philosophy of this. I don't care if you have 5,000 fans. Can you ask them all for $1? That's $5,000. I don't care if you have 250,000. I just don't care. If you cannot turn your likes into income, then that is just only impressing idiots that just don't understand the business. Okay. Exactly. Produced by White Boy says, got to be able to actually sell to your followers. Yes. And you know what? I always say this all the time. I make the majority of my money on Reddit, on Facebook, the groups though. I don't fuck with my timeline. The groups, Instagram as well. And I don't ever have to advertise. I never advertise. All I do is just talk. And then people are like, man, she seems interesting, or she seems like a bitch. And then they go and they look at my content. They look at the link in my bio. And they're like, yo, she's actually pretty interesting. And you know how I know that there's more clicks than there are actual people that really are interested? Is because I get those analytics like daily. So I'm like, oh, 104 people clicked on my YouTube and only 3 people subscribed. That means that there's something I got to work on for myself. Maybe make my channel a little bit more professional looking. Perhaps maybe just having like my interesting shit or my short clips. You know, that's how I know how to build myself. We have to be able to research our own social media and then figure out where we're fucking up at. Because it's usually not something that social media is doing. It's something that you're doing, and it's not your fault. We all make these mistakes. So this is why I can look at my Twitter and say I get my most engagement at 3 o'clock in the morning. But when mofos wake up at 9, 10 o'clock and they trying to see what happened overnight, they're going to be seeing my shit hit the feed. So it's very important to figure out if what you're doing is a good strategy of posting. You know what I'm saying? So that's just important. That's just very important. And recently I have been helping people that are Patreon members. I've been assisting them with helping them understand their analytics. And a lot of people don't understand their analytics. And again, that's not your fault. I'm a fucking nerd. I have nothing to do at 1 o'clock in the morning besides play Warzone and get pissed off enough to say I want to read some shit. So I do that, including musical analytics. And after Real Lyrics' video, I'm going to tell you guys the difference between these analytics. Okay? So Real Lyrics, he's in the chat actually. He's here. Real Lyrics, where you at? Real Lyrics, where you at? He's here. He's here. Okay, so I met Real Lyrics a long time ago on a little platform called NewYorkUndergroundHipHop.com. We were just two artists on a platform just like this. Well, minus the visuals, but we were just two artists in the chat that got to know each other, and we became friendly, and we've been friends for a very long time. So again, I see his growth. And I definitely do, I definitely do admire and respect his hustle. Okay? Real Lyrics, don't cry over there. Don't cry over there. All right, so we're going to get into this. And again, Facebook, F you for just not letting me live. So we got REAL by Real Lyrics, honest feedback, constructive criticism, and nothing more. And here we go.
Let's go! I'm always keeping it real. I'm a true MC, nothing fake about me. I'm always switching it up. My style gonna last forever because I'm breaking all the rules. I'm scared to tell the truth. Let's go! I'm always keeping it real. I'm a true MC, nothing fake about me. I'm always switching it up. My style gonna last forever because I'm breaking all the rules. Never scared to tell the truth. Let's go. 7 letters in my first and my last name. Real MC, the life forever in my veins. Your sin is still lost, spraying on a corpse at the cross. Don't let that image control your mind, but keep it distant from them like
coronavirus.
I'm tired of the lies that bring us the darkness to do the light with this miracle mind. While you're kicking the pinnacle rhyme, man, the digital time. I gotta die the line. They might define the more than my spiritual kind. How you believe in Jesus while you pour your temple with the cigars and liquor?
You a Lord sinner.
Like your deadbeat daddy, and you ain't ready for the style. I move the crowd like Rockham. He blessed the mic with the God, but God save it, I'm a miracle one. When I enter the spiritual room, I'm chilling with my dog, one love. When I spit him, that fire flows, that never get old. Born and raised in Brooklyn, let's go. Don't get it twisted, Sarah. I'm always keeping it real. I'm a true MC, nothing fake about me. I'm always switching it up. My style gonna last forever because I'm breaking all the rules. Never scared to tell the truth. Let's go. I'm always keeping it real. I'm a true MC, nothing fake about me. I'm always switching it up. My style gonna last forever because I'm breaking all the rules. Never scared to tell the truth. Let's go. Y'all need to spend more time with your elders. They got more woods in the Google shirt. Your team, they think you know it all. A bunch of dying off, like spraying your lights off. We're getting in the back here with your off. I'll never take my mask off. It's too much outbreak, we never get a break. We got this fool in the office that mess America over. Mr. Screws, but Trump, what's wrong with you? I know your heart was cold as December weather. Hey, everybody scared to get together. Eyes just gluing on the television. It's throwing the 5G in the neighborhood. They got these streets looking like I'm a legend. They might ban my verses cause we're speaking something from your ear. How many songs you gonna make? Fucking bitches and murder niggas. Doing game side, America loves that. Doing game side, America loves that. Let's go. I'm always keeping it real. I'm a true MC, nothing fake about me. I'm always switching it up. My style gonna last forever because I'm breaking all the rules. Never scared to tell the truth. Let's go. I'm always keeping it real. I'm a true MC, nothing fake about me. I'm always switching it up. My style gonna last forever because I'm breaking all the rules. Never scared to tell the truth. Let's go. Old school Lion King.
Yes. Yes. Shout out to Real Lyrics. That was super dope. Yes. Thank you. Real Lyrics says, that's my cousin, One Love. We did music together. I just don't play it. Bother because he not here. Rest in peace, One Love. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. That was super dope. Shout out to Real Lyrics. You know, definitely it takes a lot of growth. To get to this level. Again, I knew Real Lyrics from how many years ago? Like maybe 8 years ago? Like, I'm showing my age. I'm 34. But yes, everybody was feeling it. And you know what? Constructive feedback is always necessary. I definitely was feeling it. The video production, yes, was definitely on point. Definitely on point. I was like, damn, that quality was sick. Yeah, I'm always looking at everything. Bluff says, yes. So yes, we're going to get into some more jewels. Make sure you guys tag some artists. Let them know that we about to get it in on some very important information on some shit. Okay. All right. So I want to tell you guys this article that I found was so interesting because I've been noticing this as well. So this article is called 4 Social Media Platforms You Might Be Wrongfully Ignoring. This is my favorite. One of my favorite websites is Quora. I know some of y'all heard of Quora, but let's get into the introduction. So it says, did you know that there are social media platforms other than Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram? In social media marketing, we typically focus on the 4 top money-making platforms. 5 until Snapchat stopped being relevant. Ooh, burn. That was a burn. Ooh, that was... Ooh, yikes. Anyway, it says there are other social networks out there such as Pinterest, Tumblr, Quora, Reddit, and even LinkedIn that can help your sales grow when giving a little love and care. It says brands often overlook these social networks for several reasons. They're either less straightforward, more niche specific, and have a smaller user base. However, when utilized correctly, tapping into these lesser acknowledged social networks can offer a wealth of new opportunities to engage potential customers, especially with video content. So we're going to go through these platforms. I don't know if you guys use them, but I do, and I will let you know what I think. Quora. Now, I know some of you guys remember Yahoo Answers, I think. Was what it was called? Where everyone felt like a fucking expert on certain questions. I used to love Yahoo Answers because I wanted to see my whole fucking shit like blow up. Like, oh my God, I got like the upvotes and stuff like that from my answer and being chosen as the best answer. So if you guys remember those days, Quora is kind of the same. So it says Quora is a place where people ask questions that get answers from other users. When a user posts a question other users find valuable, they upvote it, and the best answers rise to the top. Kind of like Reddit in a sense. So it says after 2011, Quora made it possible to add embedded video links to both answer and question details. And then Quora added a video answer functionality directly to their platform. Yeah, you won't catch me doing that. Anyway, so Quora, I tell you, I use Quora because, again, I'm a smartass. You know, a lot of the stuff that I study, it eats my brain a little bit. So I like if someone asks a marketing question or something like that, I just enjoy just answering them, not just for the points, but just getting my thoughts together and just comparing notes with other social media managers like myself. So yes, Quora, I would say, is definitely a dope platform for that. The next platform is Tumblr. So Tumblr was originally a microblogging platform, which has evolved into one of the most active and engaged online communities that there are. Much like the way tweets are retweeted, Tumblr runs off of reblogs, which helps users find each other's posts. If someone reblogs a video you post, it can be seen by all of their followers, etc., etc. Now, I use Tumblr, okay? I love Tumblr. Most of my blogs are from Tumblr. And the reason why I like it is because it's the only real app besides that feels very social media-y, if that's a word. So if I make a post and, it's not about hashtags with Tumblr, though. The thing about Tumblr is having dope posts, mostly GIFs, or just content that you would think somebody would reblog. Like, I follow a lot of hip hop content where most of the quotes and stuff that you see on Instagram has come from there. And it's like a trickle down effect because it starts on Tumblr, then it winds up on Pinterest, then they take it from Pinterest and then they put it on Reddit. And then from Reddit, that post goes to Instagram. So Instagram is usually the last resort or the last stop. You know what I'm saying? So Tumblr, if you want to connect with your fans, sometimes a blog is helpful. And what's dope about Tumblr that I like is that when I make a blog, it automatically posts a link to my external sites. I mean, Facebook doesn't allow that anymore, and fuck Facebook. But Facebook just does not allow any integration into the app. They want you to send shit out of the app. And this is why nobody rocks with Facebook like that no more, because Facebook is just not designed to grow. Okay, Facebook is not designed for that. I mean, you may come across a couple of dope groups, but 9 times out of 10, if you're an artist or a producer and you're just joining these groups, you are just wasting your time because everybody just wants everybody to hear their shit. And I'm like, I ain't trying to be with that. Yes, Revander says, fuck Facebook. Yes, it's just not really a platform to grow. And unfortunately, there's a lot of scammers on there. And I do want to say as a PSA, okay, The Rock, Rihanna, Ellen, T.I., they are not doing fucking giveaways. They are not doing giveaways. So y'all need to stop sharing the shit because you give these people like some sort of hard on, when you do this. And they're not from the United States because I'm sitting there, I'm like, you mean to tell me people can't tell that this is not a live stream when Cardi B ain't had that fucking wig in months? Are you serious? Why the fuck would T.I. do a Cash App giveaway? Let's just be honest. You can't participate in these giveaways because this is how they steal your Cash App information, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm being totally honest with you. I'm not saying this to hurt anybody's bag. I'm saying this because I don't want you to hurt your own. These giveaways, these influencer giveaways, that's another thing. These influencer giveaways. Why should I care? Why do I need an influencer? Why do I need to do that shit? If you have a good marketing, advertising campaign, you don't need influencers. Now, you can either become one, not the cringy ones, or work on your press releases, honey. Speaking of the devil, Pinterest. So it says Pinterest is a social network with a fun central concept, taking pictures and videos you like and pinning them to pin boards for you to look at later. With 291 million monthly active users as of 2019, it represents a vast community, one you don't want to overlook when it comes to your social media or marketing efforts. When using Pinterest for your video marketing, there are 2 things to keep in mind. First, Pinterest is all about characterizing ideas so that when you create your video content, think about who your intended audience is and under what circumstances they may pin your video, right? My thoughts. Yes, Revander, you're right. He got to come back for the Woke show, though. All right, guys, listen. Pinterest. Pinterest. Now, I know some people say, you guys think that Pinterest is just like a bitch app. All of us just sitting around like, oh my God, these look like some nice shoes to put on my son. Or, oh my God, that looks like a nice little drape that I want to put in my living room. I'm going to pin that. No. There are playlist curators on there. And I have gotten the majority of my plays for my playlists from Pinterest. So why don't more people use Pinterest, right? Why do more people just sit and complain about, oh, my followers? Fuck your followers. Fuck them. Fuck them. And I mean it in a nice way. I love my followers, but if you following me just to watch me, then you're just an owl. Because all you keep saying is, who keeps putting this bitch on? And who keeps playing this bitch's podcast? And who does this chick think she is? So it's either you're going to use the platforms that are here. Again, 291 million monthly active users. Why would, and this is the other thing that you guys don't understand is, about SEO, so search engine optimization. You will find a pin before you find a tweet. You will find a Quora before you find an Instagram post. So you have to really work on the platforms that actually Google recognizes. You think Google recognizes an Instagram post? I mean, Google does, they do, if you have your Google knowledge panels, if you guys don't, you need to. When you post things on the web, Google takes that information because Google's job is to say, how can I make this easy for someone to find? Because it is a search engine. Well, Pinterest is a search engine, but for pictures and videos. So if you characterize your shit right and run decent ads, you will, first you got to turn it into a business account, but then you will see that your monthly, in the beginning I had like 1,600 monthly visits, and I just was like, I hardly use this shit. I hardly use this shit. All I had was some pins of some quotes and shit I thought was interesting. It's just very important, that you guys think about where social media is going, because you guys know that with this upcoming election, shit's about to get real. Because Mark Zuckerberg has been in and out of court regarding our data. Our data. Okay? Which is why I keep telling you guys you need to get your data for your music and for your social media sites. And yes, produced by White Boy. Listen, there's mad producers on Pinterest as well. I like to treat Pinterest as if it's like back in the day when we had lockers and we always used to put our little favorite pictures and shit. That's what Pinterest is to me. It's a little locker. So what I do is, like I said in a couple of episodes ago, I post my post on Instagram. Then I take that Instagram link and I send it over to Pinterest. Then I take that Pinterest link and I put that link over to Reddit. So you see, it's triangulated. So if it fits the content, if it fits, it'll work. You just have to stop wasting money. Like Instagram, I'm not wasting any more money on ads. Fuck that. Fuck. I was like, I ran an ad last week. Since when was an ad almost $2.53 per fucking click? Since when? Dr. Weather says, okay, I'm getting Twitch, Discord, Quora, and Pinterest. I mean, we have to think about it. But contraire, we have one more platform that people sleep on. And if you're a producer like myself, You want the best packs? You want the best loops? You want the best? You kind of want to head over to Reddit land. Even producers on there that are looking for artists, literally looking for artists to hop on their shit, and they just want to work out a split sheet. They don't even want no fucking money. They're just like, look, I just want to finish this project, y'all. You know, give me some help. Thank you, TK. I appreciate it. Okay, so it says Reddit is an online forum featuring aggregated content. Thought I was going to fuck that one up. News and conversations. The self-proclaimed front page of the internet. Reddit allows users to post text, links, videos, images, or questions. It's kind of like I'm not even going to say that, microcosm? What the of every other social media network all jammed together into one super forum with over 160 million unique monthly listeners. It says that Reddit is the 5th most popular website in the United States. Hold on. Bluff says Reddit is one thing I haven't been able to get myself into. Hopefully soon. Oh, I got some stories for days. So it says, basically, these are Reddit communities when posting, things. So that doesn't mean you just sit there and say, play my shit. You got to follow the rules of the community. So it says, let's say you own a dog brand and you're looking to tap into Reddit. You can go to the immensely popular subreddit, which is r/aw, and post a video or a photo of a cute dog playing with one of your toys, and it will get the clout. Okay, now listen, guys. Do you want to know why my podcast is so enriched with information? It is because between the hours of 1 a.m. and possibly 4 a.m., I am on Reddit studying. Because here's the thing. People just give up shit. Just like me, right? I just give up the info, right? I give up the intel. I researched it, right? Now, what I like about Reddit is, first of all, the drag. People be dragging people like crazy. Like, they just be on some other shit. But it also depends on the type of groups that you were in. I mean, there was one point where Patreon was Patreon was integrated with Reddit and Discord, right? So if you had a Patreon page, you could sync it to Reddit, and then people can post in Reddit or whatever, and they can have moderator roles, which a lot of people care for. But now there's no integration with Patreon and Reddit anymore, but Reddit is still a flourishing app. I mean, this is where you see all these meme pages that are being built. I will say I am going to drop a subtle jewel. Basically, it is so much easier to build a meme account because you can purchase a robot, a bot. I build bots. And you can take, let's just say, let's say that the subreddit was New York, right? And then I have an Instagram page called Hottest Places in New York, right? That's all I have to do. Just sync the two. Every 120 minutes, it'll look at the feed and say, oh, this one had 50 upvotes. We're going to post this to Instagram. And you can put in the little hashtags. You can put in all the info, all of that. And you can just sit back. You think these people run these meme accounts? Nah. I found that information out on Reddit. So, of course, you guys can actually head over to my Tumblr page where all this information is, which is theminxshow.tumblr.com. And the article for the 4 social media platforms that you might be wrongfully ignoring will be there. All right, so next commercial break. I have one of my next interviews that I'm going to be having, I think in 2 weeks or so, is Vern. And I appreciate Vern. Vern is a very, very amazing artist. And he cares about his craft. He cares about, thank you, Stormy. He cares about his craft. He cares about just the presentation, because some people just don't really care about their presentation. They just want to drop it just so they can say something is out. And from the last time that we've actually did a review on his entire discography, the fact that he's dropping Serene, I'm excited for it. So he has this video, and I'm going to showcase it to you guys, and you guys just let Vern know that you heard his song and you saw his video on the Minx Show podcast. And hopefully, not hopefully, but in I think 2 weeks or so, he's going to be on. We're going to talk about his project, and we're going to talk about his thoughts about pretty much whatever he's thinking about. Mostly the same shit that I be thinking about sometimes too. So here we go, Vern, Living Sin.
Y'all do what y'all do, and I'm different. Just what it is, man. Beware of a false prophet. Hard knock life, running around with them soft pockets. Me, I'm smoking big on the phone, talking stock options. Started at the bottom, had to learn how to climb mountains. Niggas swiping EBT cards, but they still doubting. If my niggas slow, that's to go and get bread without them. What was at the top, but you rather just talk about them. Had to get up out, off the block like I'm Dennis Rodman. I'll never hesitate, meet your fate if they catch you stalling. They hate to see you rise, but they smile when they see you falling. Know that like that blunt, different vibe in a different orbit. I'm a man of action, talk is cheap and I can't afford it. Couple pretty women in the lab when I'm here recording. Let that queen energy is real and I can't ignore it. Weapons are religion, Mandalorian type precision. Never with the two-faced coin flip to make decisions. I'll show you how I get it. Need the proper vision just to show you how I'm living. Certain lines are crossed and the sin is unforgiven. I don't make the rules, I just read them, it was written. I'll show you how I get it. Need the proper vision just to show you how I'm living. Certain lines are crossed and the sin is unforgiven. I don't make the rules, I just read them, it was written. I'll show you how I get it. Need the proper vision just to show you how I'm living. Certain lines are crossed and the sin is unforgiven. I don't make the rules, I just read them, it was written. I'll show you how I get it. This ain't the swim for me, drowning my inequity. Throughout our history, forever chain, we never free. They used to murder me for trying to think creatively. Hang them from a tree for trying to learn his ABCs. And now they hate on me for chains that hang around my neck. I'm a target cause I make their daughters Gucci's wet. Off the Amistad, I swear I'm sure I'm soaking wet. Just to need an extra clip and a fucking vest. Beware of a false prophet. Hard knock life, running around with them soft pockets. Me, I'm smoking big on the phone, talking stock options. Started at the bottom, had to learn how to climb mountains. I'll show you how I get it. Need the proper vision just to show you how I'm living. Certain lines are crossed and the sin is unforgiven. I don't make the rules, I just read them, it was written. I'll show you how I get it. Need the proper vision just to show you how I'm living. Certain lines are crossed and the sin is unforgiven. I don't make the rules, I just read them, it was written. I'll show you how I get it. Need the proper vision just to show you how I'm living. Certain lines are crossed and the sin is unforgiven. I don't make the rules, I just read them, it was written. I'll show you how I get it.
Yes, that was Vern. He comes with the heat every single time. Let's give him a round. Yes. I appreciate y'all with the feedback. It's definitely dope video. Definitely dope sound. Yes, and consistent. Yes, consistent. He is always consistent. So yeah, I mean, I know a lot of y'all got some new stuff that's about to drop. And again, I'm trying to be one of the, actually, Charles, it is. He is from Cali. Cali. I got to get out there. So yes, that is Cali music right there for your asses. Okay. So yes, I have a bit of a rant real quick. This is about Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? And this has nothing to do with me caring about what the fuck he's doing. But it is a couple of things going on. Well, first of all, his projected release. We know his projected release was not what he thought it was going to be. Okay? And unfortunately, this goes to show you guys why it is important to pretty much don't buy fucking streams. I mean, well, I just don't think, this the truth is going to bite your ass whether you fake it till you make it or not. Millions and millions of streams and only a few thousand bought your album, and it's like, I noticed that it's a complete blame game. Oh, it's this person's fault. It's that. No, you bought streams, you bought your engagement, you act like people fuck with you like that, and look what happened. Now you look like the clown that you are. And I keep telling you guys, y'all, there's a philosophy to buying streams, guys. There's a philosophy to it. If you're gonna buy 1,000 streams, you better back that shit up with 2,000 real people. If you're going to buy 10,000 followers, you better back that shit up with 50. Okay? He can't do that because each day he's losing more and more and more credibility musically. So you guys have to think about yourself. I know a lot of you guys look at these rappers and emulate these rappers. Oh, I almost dropped my phone. Emulate these rappers and all this stuff, and then you're not seeing the reality of what they are facing. He probably had the labels give him mad money for promotion for this album, and now he's losing his mind where he may have to fake his death. And this is just what they do. Okay. So also, those of you that are Patreon members, we have a new article out. And even if you are not a member, you're not a paid subscriber, I do give you guys enough information to hold you during the week. So I did an article this week called #Woes. You guys probably can't see. Oh, yeah, you can. It's called #Woes. And this is on the Merciless Cast. Now, if you are a producer, please tag a producer so that you can let them know which hashtags are not worth using, because Instagram, I had a brain fart. Instagram has shadow bans on certain hashtags. So you could be using, let's see, what was this hashtag here? What the hell does this say? NPC, right? This one says NPC right here where my mouse is. Yeah, you use NPC, you're shadow banned. And this is for the hashtag for beat maker. This hashtag for producer on Instagram, you can't use SoundCloud. Stop using hashtags that are shadow banned. If you are a producer and using hashtags that have to do with production and you add FL Studio, you will be shadow banned. You will not be seen. You can only be seen by the people that follow you. And ladies, female producers, if you, most of them are fine, but if you use anything, again, SoundCloud with this, they will shadow ban you. Now, some people have asked me, Minx, what is a shadow ban? Well, basically, hashtags are for categorizing things. So if I put up mad posts of cats and then I slip in a hashtag dog in there, or slip in a hashtag, squirrel or some shit, Instagram gonna say, bitch, you're trying to be slick. Now you're not gonna be seen for the rest of the day. Like a woman. You know what? Now you're not gonna get no ass. That's basically what they're saying. Now you're not gonna be seen. And this is the reality. So again, it's important to measure your hashtags before you use them. And those of you that are in the Merciless Cast Patreon, we did discuss this. We did talk about this. And those of you that are interested in being a Patreon member, my lowest is $1 a month. And that's just to, support. And of course, you get some jewels. You get playlist placement, one song. I give what I can. You know what I'm saying? I give what I can. And of course, you guys get merch and all that good stuff. All right. That's next what's coming. But the question of the evening is, And I saw this the other day and I had to talk about it. Actually, we got a lot of feedback on it, but we're going to talk about it tonight. I saw this on the dreaded Facebook of fucking haters that are mad at people living their life. And Quintasha says, at what age do y'all stop rapping if you still haven't made it? And I wrote, what is making it? You know I'm a dickhead. I'm going to give you guys my quick answer, and you guys can answer in the comments. What age do you stop rapping? And I know what the majority of y'all going to say. We are the only genre that has a time limit on success. We are the only genre doing this. So at 35, I saw somebody said 30 years old was an age you need to stop rapping. 30 years old. Then somebody said, well, technically not rapping, but to start a rap career. Listen, to the haters, to the idiots that don't know how to monetize anything. The moment you decide that you want to become a producer, that you want to become a rapper, that you want to become a songwriter, that is a God-given gift, I believe. I believe that God gave us these gifts. The Creator gave us these gifts. Okay? If you are a person that looks at it in a spiritual way, and I may blow some of your brains, some of y'all are probably just rolling up and need to have something to think about later. I say this. When we do music, it's beyond creating shit for retail, for me. I feel that when we create music, the unfortunate stigma is that we have to make music to get out of the hood, or we have to make music to become millionaires or to become successful. I don't look at music like that, and I never have. You know, I didn't get into this whole monetization thing until my dad damn near beat my ass when he saw that I was just allowing people to download my shit for free. Literally. When I first started making music, I had my music available for free on SoundCloud. People was downloading. I go to my dad with my paper. I said, Dad, look, 40 people downloaded my song. He said, what? I said, yeah, it's a real good song. He says, take that shit the fuck down. What are you doing, Minx? I said, I just wanted people to hear it. That was 19-year-old Minx. Now I'm 34-year-old Minx. And it bothers me that I see that people make music just because it's cool. You know, it's just, I can make some money. That's good. That you are able to create a marketing plan in order to retail your music. But if you're making music just to make money, I have a problem with that. Money is good, but music is our message. Music is how we speak. Think about how back in the day, some of you guys are black. Back in the day, the only way we were able to communicate was with music. We had to put codes in our music. This is how we were able to alert other people, hey, we are going to go to the stream and we're going to get away from the slave master. But we can't tell you that. And they already figured out the cornrow shit. So they came out with songs like Wade in the Water. And this is how we were able to communicate. So when you have artists that come out here just making songs like whip it, whip a bitch, whip a nigga, shoot him in the face, do you not realize that your message that you are conveying is frequency? This is why when we listen to certain songs, you get hyped. You feel excited about life. Or you listen to other songs, you just feel like slapping the shit out of somebody. Because you're able to manipulate and control a person's subconscious with your music, with your subconscious thought. We are governed by frequency. We are governed by numbers. So if you are making music and it's just to hurt people subconsciously or harm people subconsciously, then you shouldn't be rapping at all, in my opinion. So the answer is somebody said 40. Charles, come on. I got about 6 more years. Is that what you're saying? Bluff says, I'm a rap until I'm an old head, and then I'm going to do some old head rap for the rest of the time. Old head gang. That's what we're going to be. Real Lyric says, music doesn't have an age if you love what you do, right? Stormy says, there's no time limit for age when it comes to music. It's up to you to decide when you want to retire or not. I agree. I'm sorry, produced by White Boy. I couldn't see the emojis because my computer is ancient. I'm pretty sure it's dope. Look, here's my thoughts. If you are a rapper and you are 35 years old or you are 40 years old, if it's hot, it's hot. But you saw how someone like Jay-Z went from we doing this to now we owning this. You could rap about that. As long as the beat is hot. And y'all have to understand, it's not about what the hell you say sometimes. People will listen to the song if the beat is hot. So I don't care if I'm 60 years old and I got a 16-year-old making my beats and the shit is lit. It could be sold. It could be retailed. Then yeah. But I don't really think that there is an age limit. I think that there is a hater limit that I can take. Because you don't see Mick Jagger getting an age limit on when he can shred some fucking metal. You don't see Ozzy Osbourne being told you can't rip off a crow's head with your teeth because you're old, bruh. You too, before the pandemic, was still doing shows. The last people that I saw performing was The Cure. And The Cure is well into their 70s. Why is it for hip-hop there is a limit, but from rock and pop, look at Sia. Sia. She's not young. But she wear that big-ass bow and that big-ass bangs, and she made that her brand, and she has a phenomenal voice. And you guys are really sitting there saying to yourself, rappers should be between, like there's an age limit to rap. Like, I don't give a fuck. If you got bars, you got bars. But I really don't think you should be 60 years old talking about you're in the club and you selling drugs and shit. Or perhaps maybe rappers should just rap about what their life is about. That is true. Produced by White Boy says maybe it has something to do with labels disposing artists that they feel are marketable. Yes, that is the most important part about it. Is it marketable? Is it marketable? Snoop is still rapping, but then we gonna hear that, oh, well, Snoop already built a foundation. Okay. Oh, hey, Jay Marie, how you doing, girl? We gotta get you back. And Jay Marie also has a show as well, so y'all need to reach out to her as well. So it's all about, again, like I said, ladies and gents, it's what's marketable. And if you guys are so focused on age, I mean, when I tell people I'm 34, they're like, don't even say that in public. Like, why? I'm not ashamed of my age. I'm not ashamed of my age because I've lost a lot of people that were not able to reach this age. So I feel like it is a blessing to be here. And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm 34. Randy says, oh, J. Marie says facts. Randy says, I keep hitting hers. He says, I'm 37. Yeah. J. Marie says, I'm 37. And whoa, the 37 team is up in here. Doc Weathers is 40. Randy says, but I look 18. Yeah, we got that. You know what I'm saying? It's not your age. It's what you feel. And to close out the show, I want to give a big shout out to Conjure Queen. I love her. She is so dope. And she said something on her show the other day that really got into my soul about, and it was weird when I posted this. We're in sync. We have a sync thing going on. She said that, you know, when someone says that you're immature, like you're being immature or you need to grow up. Oh, shout out to Real Lyrics. He's going to be, September 18th, he's going to be 40. Shout out to Real Lyrics. But she said something in her live stream that really got to me. And, you know, if some of y'all are into that kind of spirituality, she said that age is obviously just a number, you know, but if you don't nurture that little child that's within you, that child that you killed, we killed our child. We killed our own childhood. We keep saying childhood ruined. We killed our own child inside of us. We need to get to know that child, because that child is what keeps us youthful. That child is what keeps us excited about waking up the next day. Because the moment you start thinking about bills and shit that you have to do and shit you don't want to do, the moment that begins to age you. So if we ignore the little child within us, maturity means that you have met your final peak of growth. Remember that. When someone says you're acting childish, tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. And I literally sat back and I took a picture of myself. I found a picture of myself when I was a baby. And I said, you know what? This was probably the happiest time that I've ever had in my life, because I had no cares in the world. Why would I want to kill that person? Why would I want to be mature? Because once you mature, you can't grow. And if you can't grow, you die. So, again to that question, what age do you stop rapping if you haven't made it? Until I'm in the fucking ground, darling. That's when. You're right, J. Marie. Same thing with me. I'm going to be young forever. Randy says, you're still young. You can still make it in rap. If you're 54 instead of 34, then yeah, it'll be too late. Well, I ain't going to be rapping about no WAP, but it'll probably be DOP at that point. J. Marie's about to die. So I got... Come on, y'all. So... We're gonna close out the show. I knew she was gonna die at that one. See, J. Marie brings out like that fun side of me. I don't know what it is. She just makes me feel so comfortable just being myself. So we got one last video, and then we're gonna call it an evening. And next week, anybody, you know, because again, guys, I'm in the beginning of the show, I'll be playing the MP3s, and during the show, I need videos, because this is what keeps it, you know, engaged. You know what I'm saying? So this is a video from YPDMV. I know you guys remember that I interviewed him, and he is an amazing artist. Our interview was so lit. It was so fun. You know, hopefully you guys can check it out when you get the chance. We talked about everything from gaming down to our homelessness. We were homeless at one point in our lives, and just having that connection was just very dope to have. And I'm not ashamed to say that, because I own up to everything in my life. But it was a dope interview. And if those of you that haven't checked it out, you guys need to check him out. So I didn't get a chance to showcase his music video like I wanted to. And I want to share this with you guys. So after the video, we're going to bid each other farewell. And we're going to go back into real life. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And hopefully next week I'll have a guest. And we'll see. All right. So YPDMV, we have this video from him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
DMV, shout out my city. Whoa now, broke nigga, got dough now. I'm rolling around in the rolls now. Smoke, got wrist froze, top flow. Whoa now,
You know my body.
I'm back on the road now.
You know my body.
I'ma hold the bros down.
You know my body.
I stand 10 toes down.
You know my body.
I'm back on the road now. I'ma hold the bros down. I stand 10 toes down. I'm trying to whip a ghost now. Look at that skinny and that big body. He a big cocky, but it's just rocky. When I on these talking, probably getting chips while your look on my sloppy. After she blow, then it's adios. My wrist froze, I'm a big cold, yeah. Long as your bitch know I gets money. To spit that rich flow is comma after comma, problem after problem, dollar after dollar, drama after drama. But the money solve 'em, flossing, ballin', cross 'em, off 'em. My drop dead gorgeous, put her in the coffin. She talk bag language, I hear the money calling. A head could get a price what his life costing. God fearing man can see me get the devil off him. But me, baby, watch how I double up. This a cook up, watch how I bubble up. The Dutch filled with cookies, it's always double stuff. I'm shooting on these rap niggas, got the bubble guts. Whoa now, I got a mouth full of gold now. I'm selling out shows now. Smoke, got fridge froze, top flow, whoa now. I'm back on the road now. I'ma hold the bros down. I stand 10 toes down. In the new film, all the works and the extra perks. Shorty whistle while you twerking, pop that like a perk. She had meds, now she rolling like Fred Durst. Before it led to the bed, got the head first. She went down, now I'm up on a Tuesday. On the island drinking Douce like it's Kool-Aid. Bust down on my wrists and some cool shades. Might take your LL Cool J. Again I could, but I'm good, ma. Take you out the hood, how I look, ma. But you could give me head and roll up the wood, ma. Got pre-rolls from the west coast, call them Shugs, ma. Oh now, a broke nigga got dough now. I'm rolling round in the rolls now. Got a mouth full of gold now. I'm selling out shows now. Smoke, got wrist froze, top flow, whoa now. I'm back on the road now. I'ma hold the bros down. I stand 10 toes down. I'm back on the road now.
This call is from a Taylor
down. I stand 10 toes now. I'm trying to whip a ghost now. A ghost now.
I care about is my son. The only thing I care about is my son. Man, I hate that I even gotta say this shit. I sound like fucking Tyrese. Way deep in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? I want my son.
Yes. Shout out to YPDMV. Okay. J. Marie says the editing on this is dope. Yes, yes, yes. And she also said, I commend artists who can let go and be creative in this way. Randy says, I give it an 8. I like it. And Randy is very hard to impress. I appreciate you. And Doc Weather says, much love and appreciation from Southern Oregon. Yes, yes. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Minx Show podcast. I know some of you guys are new. I know some of you guys have been here for a while rocking with me, and I definitely do appreciate it. Make sure you guys go ahead, send me your emails to submissions@minxradio.com. Submissions@minxradio.com. It's a lot easier. Look, I ain't trying to toot my own horn when I say don't send me DMs. The reason why I ask for emails is because my DMs are flooded. Okay, I don't want to go through them because there'll probably be a bunch of dictures I don't want to see. Okay, and also you guys can follow me on Instagram. The Minx Show is on @Minx Radio. @Minx Radio. And again, I appreciate you guys. You guys are super, super dope. I'll see you guys on Twitch where I'll be, doing my gaming shit, which I love. And of course, if you guys need me, y'all can hit me up anytime. I don't bite unless you want me to. And yes, I can track emails better. Shout out to Bluff. I think this is Bluff's first time on the podcast. So I got to get him on here too, because he has a lot of great tracks. And I saw a lot of his videos as well. So yes, make sure y'all like and subscribe over at YouTube. Please like and subscribe so you guys do not miss another live stream. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And again, to the families on September the 11th that lost their loved ones, people that have perished, people that still have not been found, the firefighters that are still fighting these diseases that they cannot get rid of. My heart goes out to those people. We went through a lot that day, but we are forever and ever strong. Okay. So again, I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your evening. And I look forward to next week's cast. Get it to me. Get me the information that you want. If you want me to play your songs and videos, let me know. And good night.
Life's too short.